Hey YouTube, this is FireWizard23 and welcome back to Let's Play Quest for Glory 2: The Trial by Fire. And I have just about given up on trying to find the beast. Seriously, I'm doing everything right and I thought he was going to appear today, so this is very disappointing. Let's pull up the map. Let's go to see Uhura in the guild hall. He should not be here today, hero. He be speaking with Sultan. They talk about more elementals coming soon. That's wonderful. What are my stats right now? Let's eat a vigor pill. You feel invigorated. Let's go battle Uhura just to kill some time. So it seems like I'm just kind of not really doing much, but I do kind of have to agree that there really isn't that much to do in the interim time other than grinding your character between actual events in Shapeir. See how we did. Okay, we went up a little bit. Weapon use is almost at max. That's good. And I'm not using all my vigor every time, so that's actually really a good sign. I should head back to see Harak to buy more pills. Wait. Cast reversal. Just get some practice. Incidentally, what happens if I cast Detect Magic here? Does it detect any of this as magic? No, no magic. Can I ask you about Vigor Pills? I didn't notice you come in. Welcome back. Bargain for Vigor Pills. Is you're such a fine person. I'll repeat the question. Can I tell about the Air Elemental? You breathily describe the Air Elemental to Harak. Such a thing is not nearly so grand as the Fire Elemental. Fine, then I will tell you about the Fire Elemental. You ardently describe the Fire Elemental to Harak. I must sadly admit that it did get out of hand. And I didn't hear the rest of that. I sadly admit that it did get out of hand. I suppose it did the right thing in vanquishing it. No shit. I'm trying to be naughty and the game won't let me. Alright. Let's go see... actually, how's our rations doing? I do not know how we're using food rations. Can we bargain for rations? Yeah, they argue with each other. And you get some rations. Let's buy some more. And that gives me 20. Excellent. So make sure I have enough food. I do not want to give up my food. Oh, and by the way... Oh, the Saurus... Apparently the Saurus appearing in the lots, the plazas, apparently has to do with the fact that I have the silly clown setting active. That's why that's happening, so... That explains that. Can I ask you about your plants? I have flowering plants and green plants planted in specially prepared earth and placed in pots from the pottery across the way. All will brighten a room and freshen the air. Alright. Oh, I just remembered I wanted to go see Harak. I wanted to look at the things in Harak's apothecary. I forgot about that. As a way to kill some time. Let's go see Harak. Again. Let's go click about some things. What's this? It isn't your garden variety wheelbarrow. Yes. The red enameled black cauldron is encrusted and empty. The hook is often used to hold the red enameled black cauldron off the fire. There are some books in many languages, few of which seem to be comprehensible to you, but you do recognize some old favorites, such as By the Time I Am a Phoenix, I'll Be Rising, To Pill a Mockingbird, Flame and Fortune, How to Get Fired Without Losing Your Job, Stupid Elemental Tricks, Creative Accounting for Left Brains and Numeralics, Lexics, okay. How to Build Your Own Brazier, Elementary Elementals, Herbs, How to Make Pills Pay the Bills, The Pizza Elemental, Fact or Fiction. By the Time I'm a Phoenix, I'll Be Rising. Okay, we're just rotating one of these. The shelves are full with unusual objects. You see something that looks like burnt offerings. You see something that looks like great green gobs of greasy grimy gopher guts. Shake and bake. You see something that looks like a doggy dish for a fire elemental. You see something that looks like Halloween candy. You see something that looks like old Grandpa's high-risk moonshine. You see something that looks like Eye of Newt. Does Wayne know about this? Perhaps a Wayne Newt is someone who worked on the game, maybe? You see something that looks like it's 1/20/40 weight. You see something that looks like a leftover cooking looks like leftover cooking grease. You see something that looks like the kind of fiery spices that are guaranteed to reduce taste buds to ash. You see something that looks like a collection of collectible cologne bottles. You see something that looks like burnt offerings. Okay, we're rotating. And these looks like last week's earnings. And what are these? The alcohol contains censors and burning incense. The next game will be uncensored. Oh, and of course Harak. The druggist seems to keep busy as his trade. It's a brazier, fully filled with flames. Obviously a graduate of the famous Adventurers Correspondence School. Oh, that's okay. So we got to look around Harak's. Yeah, what's our... Oh, map. I want the map. Let's go see Aziza. We haven't seen Aziza in a little while. Let's knock. Welcome, 523. Come in, sit down, and be welcome. Shall we share tea? Yes. And the usual rigmarole. Now that we have shared tea, for what is it you have come? I want to tell you all about the air elemental and how I kicked ass. It is well of you to have told me that. The more information I have, the better I can judge things. Can I ask you about this? I don't know if I've asked about the Sultan. The Sultan Harun al-Rashid is the most wise ruler. He often consults me for information about things. He has a good deal of understanding about people, and he knows how best to use them. He is doing everything in his power to prevent the ill omens from coming to pass. Now, we did, when we were at Wit, remember, I did go ahead and try to pick Adavis as a sponsor. I wonder if she knows anything about Adavis. Adavis cares only for power. It would not greatly surprise me if he were behind the darkness in Rasir. Can I ask you about the darkness specifically? When I try to use Farsi upon the city of Rasir, it is as though the city is wrapped in a web of blackness, which I cannot see through. Can I ask you about Rasir? Rasir is like a twin to Shapir until a year ago this month. The Amir Aldous was overthrown and disappeared. His brother now sits upon the throne. There's a darkness over the city through which I cannot see with all my magic. And what is this Amir? The Amir Aldous was a foolish man who ruled more with his heart than his head. There was magic involved in his disappearance. Since he has been gone, the city of Rasir has fallen into dark times, and many have fled the new tyranny. Do you know... This is an interesting question. Do you know Abdullah? If you please, I would rather talk of something else. Oh, alright. Who are these? It has to be the biggest bunch of carp you've ever seen. There are all sorts of odds and ends on the shelves. For instance, you see the sheet music for Handel's Water Music. You see the Waterford Crystal. You see an autographed picture of Captain Nemo. You see a leftover submarine sandwich. Leftover hero sandwich. You see some water-based paints. You see a jar of freeze-dried tea, just add water. You see a plate of watery tarts. You see some moisturizing cream. You see some unused bath towels. You see 2 statues of immortal porpoises. You see a sheet Handel's Water Music. There's some books here. Wait, can I not click on the books? See a jar of freeze-dried water. See a bottle of Eau d'Anchovy. Eau d'Anchovy. It's a vial of saline solution. Wedding solution. Eau d'Anchovy. Wedding solution. You see a bug in a bottle. Bug in a bottle. A Klein bottle. Klein bottle. You see a note in a bottle. Fan mail from some flounder. You see a bottle of buttered-flavored soup. The tapestry is very old and very green. The pattern appears to be abstract, but it resembles the waves of an ocean. You see a 10-speed oysterizer. You see a bug in a bottle. You see a bottle of butter-flavored syrup. You see a deluxe donut dunker. You see a note in a bottle, fan mail from some flounder. You see a gratuitous goblet. You see some moisturizing shampoo. You see a purposeless porpoise. Through the mildew, you are able to recognize some of the book titles. For instance, Aziza owns New Clear Fishin', Fear Swimming, Lure of the Flies, The Tides of Marsh, The Poseidon Adventure, Clam of the Baskervilles. 20,000 the Volume 1 of the Tide Life Self-Kelp series, 20,000 Leaks Under the Sink. Muscle Building with Barnacle Jones. The 3rd volume of the Tide Life Self-Kelp series. Learn to program in C++. Learn to play Go Fish like a the Volume 4. Where's Volume 2? Go Fish like a card shark. Volume 5, How to Teach Generosity to Shellfish People. Nuclear Fission. Oh, does she not? I was going to keep clicking here. I'm just wondering if she has the second one, because I didn't see it. Volume 1. Oh, Volume Muscle Building with Barnacle Jones. Oh, okay. I missed it. And, of course, Aziza. Aziza's beauty in no way masks her intensity, purposefulness, and the aura of power around her. It is good when in her presence to be on your best behavior. That is true. Can I ask you about all this stuff you have? Oh, just the kinds of knickknacks and things we enchantresses are liable to pick up at garage sales and professional seminars. Oh, well, farewell, Aziza. It's been a pleasure conversing with you. Perhaps we shall share tea again sometime. What's our time? It's mid-afternoon on day 11. I'm going to go for a little length of simple. Let's pull up the map. Let's go to the Kata's Tale Inn. Welcome, hero. The poet has personally asked that you be present tonight, for he wishes to speak with you after his reading. Yep, I know. I'm going to sleep until evening. The poet has personally asked for you to be present tonight, for he wishes to speak with you after his reading. And he has something to say to us. If it would please the hero so, then there is that which he should know. A simple prize from Sultan wise for deeds of air the land does owe. From the Sultan Harun al-Rashid, may he reign forever, we present thee with this purse for thy services most brave and daring against the elemental of air. You receive a reward of 50 dinars. That's for us beating the air elemental. And let's sit down. Oh, okay, it's going to do it automatically. Let's do it. Came a hero drawing near to our land of fair Shapir. The Kata called and carried that one here. I shall tell an allegory about a quest for love and glory, which I shall relate if you will lend an ear. Oh, I thought it was if you will all lend an ear. The hero first faced fire, which was making matters dire, for the flames he fought were flitting ever higher. With water first he fought it, and into a lamp he caught it, ere our city of Shapir became our pyre. The next he faced was air, which I'm sure that you're aware, was blustering and blowing here and there, before the winds became our bane as a fearsome hurricane, with a bellows then he caught it fair and square. So let us raise a cheer for the hero of Shapir, and remember that our praise is quite sincere, for in the quest for glory as related by this story, is a hero who has saved us from our fear, is a hero who's a hero without peer. Hey! Let's order some food. Shima will be with you shortly with one of her splendid meals. Meow. The supper tonight is star supper. Okay, thanks, Ziza. You're most welcome, my hero. Eat. And dinner's awesome. Let's stand. We should ask Omar a few questions. Can I recount the tale of the air elemental? Please. What? Tell about the can I ask him about the Sultan? What can you tell me of the Sultan? There is a Sultan in the land of Shapir, who speaks but truth and counsels all to hear, to whom all the people praise and cheer, the righteous rejoice and the foul fear. The Sultan Harun al-Rashid, may his name be known always, is the most powerful and perceptive ruler. Oh. Can I ask you about the elementals? What do you know of these fearsome elementals? Thing of magic shaped by magic spell, unleashed upon the land by wizard fell. Half-life thing that hates all things alive, chaos loosed and in destruction thrive. Elementals are formed by a magic spell and gain in power as they destroy. Can I ask you about magic? Learn ye now the magic of this land, to summon up the djinn and give command, to force your very foe to be a friend, to turn a man to beast and beast to man. Shapir has some magic all of its own. Oh. Can I ask you about air? Upon that question I would further ponder, for guidance I suggest that thee seek yonder. The poet Omar, may his words be ever heard, has no answer for you. But wait a minute. You what was up with that? You saw what just happened, right? Yeah, whenever he says the Sultan, he's like, may he live forever, but this time he did it with the poet. That's a bit of a pondering there. Can I ask you about the poet? I am the poet, teller of tales that all might hear, speaker of speeches, weaver of words for all should hear, giver of gossip, writer of rhymes, narrator of news. I am called Omar, teacher of truths, to all now hear. The poet is the source of information and entertainment for the land. Oh. Can I ask you about Jafar? Companion conscious, ready to defend, tell to those that they may comprehend. A man of pride, yet sits he by my side, a person I am pleased to call my friend. The poet, may his poems be praised. Yeah, he did it again! Is most flattering in his assessment of me. I am but his follower. I got a hunch. I don't want to dwell on it now. Oh, remember, we should give the purse. Give purse to Omar. Remember, we found his purse on the plaza floor. That which I lost is now returned. I give you the praise of gratitude earned. The memory of a poet is long for those who ate him. We should sleep till dawn now. Actually, I don't want to spoil tomorrow's events, so... because I do know what will happen tomorrow, inevitably, so... let's save our game. End day 11. And that's going to do it for this episode of Let's Play Quest for Glory 2, The Trial by Fire. This is FireWizard23. Take care and bye-bye for now, everybody.